So ChatGPT has a storage limit. Every time you generated and uploaded files into your ChatGPT account, they will be counted against the storage limit in your account. So at some point, if you reach the limit, you wouldn't be able to upload or generate any more files in ChatGPT. So you cannot generate images, you cannot generate documents or chat with documents. These capabilities are basically gone if you reach your storage limit. So it is always a good practice once in a while to look back and then delete some files that are no longer needed in your account, so you'll get more space and you can still continue using ChatGPT. Now I'm going to show you how you can delete those files from your ChatGPT account permanently. And also this is something that you need to know. You cannot just delete the chat. Deleting the chat won't delete the files that have been uploaded or generated in that particular chat. So you have to go to the files themselves to actually delete them. So basically what you need to do is you have to open chatgpt.com on the desktop web version, or you can also use the mobile app version of ChatGPT. Just make sure that you are running the latest version of the app. Now in the desktop web version, for example, you can open the sidebar and then you go to library, and you'll see a list of items that have been created and uploaded in ChatGPT. Now, something to know here is that the arrangement is not in any particular order. I would say this is quite random, and it makes it a bit more difficult to find the files that you just recently created or uploaded. So it can be quite challenging, but you can remedy that by using the sorting feature. Like you can select a particular format like spreadsheets, presentations, images, and maybe PDFs. And also you can use the search feature to quickly find the item that you want to delete in ChatGPT. The same feature is also available in the mobile phone. You can open the sidebar and then go to library, and you'll see the items that you have created and uploaded in ChatGPT. And you can also just use the search feature to quickly find them. And of course, there are several folders or projects in your account that also appear in this library page. Now, perhaps another thing that is a bit more annoying in the desktop web version is that the page is very slow. For some reason, it is not always load properly. So yeah, that can be quite annoying. Now right here, I want to delete this file called coffeenames.pdf. This is the latest item that I just created on my, actually uploaded on my ChatGPT account. I'll just type coffee names, and oh, I forgot the other E. There you go. So you can click this trash icon to delete the item. And here it says that the file will be moved to recently deleted. This is known as a sort of recycle bin in ChatGPT, and it will be deleted automatically, permanently, but after 30 days. However, we can speed up the process. We can actually force it to be deleted right away. But for now, just click delete. And the same is true for the mobile app version. You can just select a file, and let me just close this. Just select a file and then delete from library, and then select delete again. And basically to navigate to the recycle bin or to the recently deleted folder in the mobile phone, for example, you can open this three-dot icon, go to deleted. And if you're using the mobile app version, sorry, the desktop web version, you can click this icon and then go to recently deleted. And I'll just click this trash icon and then click delete forever on the item that I want to remove permanently from my ChatGPT account. But this selection is not available in the mobile app version. So in the mobile app version of ChatGPT, you can only empty everything in the recycle bin folder, in the recently deleted folder. So you cannot just select one item and then delete that. It's not available for some reason. So if you really want to delete the files permanently in your ChatGPT mobile app, you can only do it permanently for all the items in this folder. So that's the only way. And if you need something that is a bit more selective, then you can use the desktop web version of ChatGPT. Now the question is, what would happen to the chat where the files are generated or uploaded? Well, the chat remains. You can refresh the page and you can still continue the chat normally in ChatGPT. but perhaps some details can be less consistent, like it has no access to the item anymore. As you can see here, the document is no longer available, but I can still continue, but the accuracy would be, well, inconsistent. Sometimes it can recall some information based on its memory, but sometimes it can only rely on the document, but given that the document is no longer available, it cannot give you an accurate information. So you can continue chatting, but I don't think that is a good idea. Now, let me do one testing. This is the original document, and I want to see if AI can recall the first paragraph of this document. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT, can you reproduce accurately the first paragraph of that PDF document? Okay, send a message, and let's see. Okay, certainly the first paragraph of the PDF reads this, and I think this is pretty much accurate to the actual document. So it can do that, but it's not always. From my testing, sometimes it can recall the info accurately, but other times not so much. So I don't want to rely too much on a chat where the actual documents, the original files, are no longer available. But anyway, that's basically how you can delete files permanently in your ChatGPT account. So if you want to see some really cool things that you can do with AI, then you can subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you on my next video.